So let's see. I decided to go live. I have stuff to clean up, and instead of doing it alone, I kind of needed a motivator, and so you guys are my motivators. So, all right. I guess we can start with putting all this away. This is my kind of costume box. Don't ask why I had it out. Wait, you can know why I had it out. It's like October. I'm allowed to have my costume box out, so that's what we're doing. Putting that away. Yes, Suki. Tonight, it's just, I don't know if you guys can actually hear me. I'm using my audio mic, and it says it's working, but I'm not sure. Anyway, oh, I wanted to wear this leather dress today, and then I was like, might be a little much. It said 75, but it was overcast, so it was like a cold 75, so I erred on the side of caution and did not. But I pulled it out for future. Got to put my nail stuff away because, well, you know. Anyway, I will be coming back and forth to you because I don't have anyone monitoring. Oh, gosh. Can I do that? Hi. Hello. How do I see comments and stuff? Let me see. Hi. Who's here? Did I do this right? All right. I don't know. I'll just let it do its thing. How do I see things? Okay. Okay. I think I got it. Alrighty. So I'm just gonna start putting stuff away. It is my favorite time of the year, which is October. I only did so far. Can you guys hear me? Am I like messing up the mic? So far, I've only done one costume episode, and I feel bad about that because I love Halloween. Come here, Suki. Stop moaning and crying and just get over here, girl. Suki, what are you doing? You afraid? Are you scared? What is your problem? Oh, Suki, stop. Oh my gosh, so traumatic. All right. Okay, hi. Okay, so like I said, we're cleaning right now. I wish I could see. Is there a way to see it on my watch? You know, that would be so cool if that was an option. But I don't think it is. Anyway, this is part of Sean's boo bag. I emptied everything. He is on a trip going to film all the way up in another state. So I am home all by myself. Don't know if I should say that on a live. Please don't come and murder me because I'm alone. I'm not alone. I have a crazy, vicious dog who will not hesitate to murder. And I also have Suki. Just kidding. I'm the crazy, vicious dog. Don't kill me. Please. I'm just an innocent baby turtle, okay? I'm a good, yes, Suki does. She's a very good girl. And Mama also protects herself because let's be real. Yeah, she loves most people, and then I'm the one who gets stuck with being like, I don't know, Suki. I don't know if we should trust that one because, you know what I'm saying? She sometimes has a very bad judgment of character. But I will say, sometimes she has a very good judgment of character, so I guess she's a lot like me. Hit and miss. Okay, so you see these sweaters? This is Sean's sweater, but because there's no sweaters that are cute for men, I got him this sweater. I got him this sweater in the biggest woman's size. I think it was like a 3 or 4XL. And then we went to the what's it called? The tailor. And then we had it tailored to fit so it kind of like came in for him. It's a little short, obviously, for a man's sweater, but it's so cute and he gets so many compliments. And let's be honest, like, why are there not more cute things, especially autumn things, for men to wear? Honestly, I don't understand, right? Thank you. Isn't it cute? Like, why don't they have clothes? And this too, you know what's really funny about this one? I got a matching one. See, because look how much bigger this one is. Okay, so this is like, again, like I said, this is the triple or quadruple extra large woman's. I got it, I think, on Shein or like Temu or something. And then you know how like they have the separate like curve extra sizes. So I got that for Sean's size. And then I got one for me so that we can match. And so we match. It's so interesting too, though, because the print on Sean's is so much bigger than the print on mine, but whatever, it's cute. It matches. But I thought that was really funny. You see how short it is, though? I do wish it was longer. Like, that's weird, right? I don't know. But we make it work. And he always gets compliments. Like, he gets so many compliments because there are no sweaters, no cute sweaters for men. I mean, sure, they have like 1,000 of them for Christmas and all the other holidays. But like for men, yes, matching is always the best. I agree. And annoying, but also that's how we are. That's how we vibe. But like, why are there no cute clothes for men? Honestly, like just honestly tragic. I got this because it had a matching hat to go with it. And the hat is a skull. Look how cute. Sean wears it usually, actually. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Um, but I thought it was super cute. Got it at ModCloth. Yeah, right? Men's clothing is so boring. They never have any cute stuff. They don't have colorful stuff. Usually I see in men's clothes, it's like, oh, isn't that scarf amazing? It comes with a matching like beanie and then it's like a skull on the top of it. I have to find it because it's so cute. But yeah, men's clothing, navy blue, black, white, what, like maybe tan? Like there's no good clothes for men. I mean, clothes are okay for men, but they're not fun. So this one's Sean's, and of course I have mine. Well, we have a few iterations of it, but of course we have to have the giant sweater. So Sean has his giant pumpkin sweater, and I have my giant pumpkin sweater. And we just match. Listen, I'm not like I love the holidays, don't get me wrong. Christmas and all the other ridiculous holidays, they're fine. It's okay, no big deal. But nothing beats Halloween. I'm telling you. You can be whoever you want to be in Halloween. You know what I'm saying? Dress however you want to dress, and nobody questions you because it's Halloween. You can be weird. You can wear a dress. You can wear a mustache. Nobody asks questions, you know? I'm just saying, like, there's no other holiday where you can be mask on, but also mask off in a way, you know? How cute is this one? I know, I agree. The creativity is outrageous. Like, and that's my favorite part too, is like, especially when you make your own costumes, like, get out of here. It's the best. Another pumpkin sweater. This might be, we haven't gone pumpkin picking yet. Trust me, you would have seen the episode by now. But I think I have to wear this one for pumpkin. Yes, it is, right, Grant? It is like the best there is, hands down. I can't think of a better holiday besides my birthday. Just kidding. It should be a national holiday. Just kidding, just kidding, just kidding. You know, when I become queen and take over, then we'll celebrate. Oh, how cute is this hoodie though? Okay. Wait, wait. Here's the back. I know you love it. It's adorable. And it's like actually kind of lightweight. So it's like super comfy, you know? Call me pumpkin. So cute. It came from that one store, Ardeen. Thank you, right? It came from Ardeen, which we were at the mall and Ardeen, from when I looked it up, it was like constantly on sale. Like there were always sales. Like I think I got, oh my God, Siri, stop. Oh my God, so dramatic. So I think I got this pumpkin sweater from Ardeen for like, and I'm not exaggerating, $5. And they were having all these sales. And then I looked up the company, and apparently the company is like some Canadian company or something like that. Anyway, sorry, I'm still got my sinus infection situation. So bear with me. Anyway, right? I know. So I had to get it. And I think I got another one with a ghost on it. It's so cute. Again, $5. And then they constantly were saying, oh, going out of business, going out of business. And we had been going for months. And then one day they were gone. Gone. I can't even express to you how upset I was because the deals I got at Ardeen, I'm in a state also, by the way. You already know what state I'm in. Crazy. You don't pay taxes on essentials. So you don't pay taxes on food or clothes. And so when I tell you it was $5, like it was just $5, no tax, straight up $5. Amazing. Oh, this is from Target, but we don't go to Target anymore. No. Target is, they're not a part of our team anymore. But before we were against Target, I got this at Target. Probably like, I want to say 3 years ago. So cute, super soft. But we don't do Target anymore. I will show you one more thing that I did get from Target. Again, probably 3 or 4 years ago. But listen, hear me out, okay? Hear me out. The Ooh. I have to go. A haunted candle shop in the Poconos? Say less. I love haunted things. I love macabre. I love everything that is like terrifying. Okay, so I got this at Target like 4 or 5 years ago, probably 4 years ago. But look, how is that not the cutest? Like, oh, yes, I will admit it. I got it in the children's section, but I had to have it. But again, we don't go to Target anymore. Target needs to suffer for not being the good guys. Thank you. I love that shirt so much. And I haven't even worn it yet. Maybe if it's warm enough, that's what I'll wear for pumpkin picking. Again, we still have yet to go. Very disappointing. But the weather's been like so iffy. Tomorrow's going to be beautiful, but Sean isn't here. So what, am I going to go pumpkin picking by myself? Who's going to film me? Just me? Get out of here. Oh, I love this sweater. So I got this one. This is my skull sweater. I know you recognize it because it's so fucking cute. I got this at TJ Maxx, I think last year. And I am like obsessed with it, totally in love with it. I actually don't even like take any of my, I have a bag. I know, right? The skulls are so sick. A GoPro and Suki? That would be so fun. You know what? I should do that. Except she wouldn't follow me. The what place I go to has a lot of. Oh, they don't have turkeys anymore. They used to have turkeys everywhere, but that would have been fun. But it really would have been just a video of her chasing turkeys everywhere. Me too. The skulls are sick though. Like they're so fun. And then I also have like this weird habit, again, just for Halloween. I collect Halloween mugs, specifically Halloween mugs. Sometimes, like, I'll have like, I don't know, 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 Christmas ones, but like Halloween ones are the best. First of all, I have a skull one. I have 2 ghost ones, which are so cute. I have 4 cauldrons. I know, I'm a weirdo. Look, the Sanderson sisters. Who knows what movie that's from? I know you guys know. Let me know in the comments if you can figure it out. You all know. You're all my people. But yeah, so I have like all the mugs. And then what I'll do is I'll choose an outfit. And then based on that outfit, yes, you know, hocus pocus, baby. Based on that outfit, that's the mug I'm gonna use. So the other day I was in the cutest outfit. Cute. I say cute because, you know, I think it's cute. Excuse me, hold on. Sorry. And like it was bad and bougie, and it had like this cute, super cute like ghost situation, and he was like, I don't know. Do ghosts have a gender at that point? They don't have any organs, let alone sex organs. I don't know. Can you genderize a ghost? I guess they can genderize themselves. That's a weird conversation to have. Why am I talking about that? Anyway, I gotta watch Hocus Pocus too. I was meaning to put it on the other night and I just never did. Oh, you can hear how sick I am. Ugh, sorry guys. Again, this is why I've been really bad with my getting videos out, because I have been under the mother trucking weather like you wouldn't believe. Of course, you have to have the classic. Ooh. Thank you. Me too, because this shit sucks. You've never seen Miley, girl. Oh my life. Well, I guess we'll have to have a watch party of Hocus Pocus. But only watch movies with me if you're okay with people talking, because I'm the kind of person that doesn't shut the fuck up. So, like, I'm the absolute worst. You either love watching movies with me or you hate it. And I'm joking. You'll hate it. You'll hate watching movies with me. I'm the worst. I'm constantly talking. So if you think you're going to get a nap when you go to the movie theater with me, it's not happening. Oh, what is it? Riffing a movie? Yeah, totally. That's me. What was that Mystery Science Theater? That's me. Except I always ruin the end because I'm always like, I'm like, oh, he did it with the cleaver in the greenhouse. Yeah, that's me. I ruin everything. Uh, I'm not aging myself, I swear. I have a few trips that I'm also going to start getting ready to pack for, but I have one that I came back from that you guys are going to see in November. I know. You, girl, stop. No, I didn't give anything away. Don't worry. I just make shit up on my head, and I don't know. I'm a mess. Look at this. The pile did not get any smaller. This is ridiculous. I cleaned everything, and then it's been sitting on my bed, and then on the side of the bed, and then on the bed every day for a whole week, because I'm just like, well, okay, why am I giving myself shit? I was sick, god damn it. I'm allowed to be sick and not put everything away like, you know, the perfect angel people that do. But listen, I just want to be better. Don't worry though. I do have drugs. I have antibiotics, and I have not yet taken my nighttime medication. And if I had, we'd be in trouble because this would be like, I'm already unfiltered, but when you get like some nighttime medication in me, girl, it's not a good situation. I know, I shouldn't be. You know what? Sean should be back here. Forget his job. Just kidding. He has to buy me cute things. He has to work. Just kidding. Am I? No, I'm not kidding. He's got to buy me cute things. That's his job. Um, You're right. I know. And I should actually literally be in bed right now. But I wanted to give you guys some content. And also, I didn't want to sleep with my clothes on the bed anymore. So, my excuse is we're going to hang out and chat while I take care of some shit. Cuz I'm the worst. I need to have like my motivation is you. You are right now my motivation to get my shit together. Even though, again, like you said, I should be resting and I shouldn't give myself such a hard time. I can't help it. We're millennials. We are just born to work, and if we're not working, then we're useless, right? Ugh. No more of that kind of thought, though. Anyway. You're so right. Sunday should be just like a chill night. And you know what I forgot? You know what's fucking crazy? I literally thought, oh my God, I sound gross. I literally forgot that today was Sunday. So much so, because like every Sunday, I wash my sheets. We really are. We have this self-loathing for ourselves that is so unmitigated, so undeserved, because we are genuinely the best fucking generation. And not to shit on anyone else's generation or anything, but like, everyone blames us for everything. God damn it. We just end up at like the worst timing for everything. Although I will say, I am feeling for the generations after us. Yo, they are never, I'm telling you, unless they are born into money or somehow win the lottery. I don't know. Yeah, exactly. What industry did we kill? Well, pretty sure what is it? I read an article that said that, what was it? Cars, houses, and pretty much absolutely everything has never been more expensive than it is today. And I thought to myself, how are the generations after us going to afford, or even like, how are they going to own anything? Oh, God. Yeah. Don't worry. We'll count you as a millennial. It's okay. No, but seriously, like when I was teaching, I would look at these kids and I just like stared at them and I would just like think to myself, they have no idea how fucked they are. Or as they would say, super cooked. They're cooked. Like I don't know what they're going to do. And here's the, should I say this out loud? Should I say this? Is this going to get me in trouble? Listen, here's the thing. When the social contract is broken, the social contract, do you guys know what the social contract is? Listen. So social contract is the government is supposed to take care of its people, right? Like we have social services, we have food shit, we're safe, we're kept safe, all this stuff, right? We have an education, we have an ability to move up in the world, right? We're the richest. We are the richest, uh, what's it called? God damn it, country. Sorry, I have the brain fog. We're the richest country on the fucking planet, okay? When the social contract is broken and we can no longer provide young people with all the ability to move up in the world, yes, exactly. When everyday life is too much and like just existing is too hard, I want you to think of that country, starts with an N, Nepal. They broke their social contract. They were protesting because they're getting their education. I mean, these were teenagers to like, early 20s. They had no way of moving up in the world because their government was just taking everything from them, sound familiar, and just destroying everything, sound familiar. And there was no ability for them to move up in the world. And thus, the social contract of them being successful, living in that, world and having success and moving up and having the ability to go from one, socioeconomic uh, class to the next, even your education didn't guarantee that, right? Meanwhile, the government's children were posting on their private jets and all their outrageously expensive shoes, and like they built a Christmas tree out of Gucci stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, and so they protested, and then the government shot them dead. There was like 20 of them. Yes, exactly. Yo, when they overturned Roe v. Wade, I knew, dude. I knew this was coming. I knew we were going to lose our bodily autonomy, hands down. I knew that was coming. I knew that we were going to lose birth control. That's coming. They're trying to get rid of, well, obviously, they're already working on getting rid of LGBTQ, gay marriage, all that stuff. Of course, first they're attacking trans rights because for whatever reason, that seems to be the easiest target for now, but it only starts with them. It's vile. And so from there, what's going to happen is they're going to see if they can take those rights away. So they're going to take the same-sex marriage away. They're going to take the the gender affirming care. They're already working on that right now. Here's what's going to happen next. Then they're going to start taking away interracial marriage. Hey, Suki. Why did you act so startled? It's not like we're doing anything bad here, right, guys? We're not just talking about overthrowing the government or anything. Just talking about Project 2025. Exactly. They want to see how many people are okay with it. And they're hyper focused on the LGBTQ plus because enough people are, one, either too ashamed, right, to admit that they are a part of the group and so reject it and then like go totally crazy Bible beating kind of bullshit. Like, you know how like when Republicans are in the area and Grindr comes to crashing to a halt kind of shit? You know what I'm saying? And then, exactly. And then, exactly. And then what happens is, so they take the LGBTQ, and then they start going after the next, right? So they started, and let's be honest, they didn't even have to start with LGBTQ. Do you know who they started with? Women. When they overturned Roe v. Wade, women were under attack. Women's bodily autonomy was no longer something that was an option for a lot of women. And a lot of women died in parking lots because the doctors were just waiting for them to get into sepsis because they were, for whatever reason, too scared to operate on them because they were, for whatever reason, more afraid of the repercussions of the government than the fact that they were actively a part of a woman's death. And let's not forget the science experiment that they did in Georgia. You know, the state right above Florida, Florida, where a black woman, and of course she was black because they wouldn't do it if she was anyone else, but a black woman had died, brain dead, kept her body alive because she was pregnant. It was an experiment. And then when she gave, or when they cut the baby out of her, which by the way did not survive, and then of course, you know, had to give her burial and all that other stuff, but like then passed all of that on to her family to pay for. It's just, yeah, exactly. If it's not your body, why is it anyone else's choice? Right, Suki? I shouldn't be saying that to you. I took your uterus so you wouldn't have a period anymore. I'm sorry. I guess I'm just as bad, huh? I mean, to be fair, having a period sucks, so you're welcome. Do you want to say hi? She's nervous because Diwali is like on Tuesday, and so some people are celebrating a little early, so there's like fireworks randomly. You good? She wants to go on the bay window, but you guys are on the bay window, so no. Anyway. Do we get political again? I'm sorry. No, I'm not. I think it's important. I think knowing and understanding these things is very important. There are so many people in my life, unfortunately, that, I don't know, they are totally fine with women losing their bodily autonomy because to them, it doesn't affect them, right? And then you see these articles where it actually affects these Republican women, and then somehow they still demonize the people who want her to have that choice. But she's like, oh, well, this is the fault of the other side because they, I don't know. I honestly don't know or understand the brain processing power of why they blame anyone but themselves for the votes that they cast themselves, fully knowing after we told them what was going to happen. We told them what was going to happen. And it is just mind-blowing to me that they still somehow blame everyone else but themselves. Like, it is insane. Anyway, so here's the plan. I don't know if you guys all read Project 2025. Yes. The leopards ate their face party. I didn't know the leopards were going to eat my face, even though it was called Leopards Ate My Face. I didn't expect them to eat my face. Yeah, that's fucking them. And then this Epstein stuff, oh my God. That seems to be the only thing that these people are kind of like, oh, wait. I don't know if I agree with that. Meanwhile, exactly. It's happening to them. It's absolutely happening to them. That's the craziest thing is like, I have people, I'm not going to say who because, you know. But I have people that are just in complete denial with how they'll be like, oh, groceries are so expensive, or sorry, everything is so expensive and this and that. Or they'll go to another country and they'll be like, wow, it's so much cheaper here. And I'm like, imagine that, you know? And then they're just like, I don't understand. Everything's so expensive. It's like, could it be you probably voted for the wrong person? No, couldn't be that. Could not possibly be that. It's just, so then I try to like appeal to, I don't know, the human side of them. And I asked them, like, I was talking to them about these women that were like dying in the, what's it called? In the parking lots, you know? Like, how do you justify this? Why are you okay with this? I need to understand. And then the response is like, what do you care? It doesn't affect you. It doesn't affect me. It doesn't matter. And my thought is like, if it happens to one of us, it happens to all of us. You know, like if you even want to go into like the whole conversation of, sorry, I'm trying to read the comment. Yeah, they never think that they're wrong. But yeah, if you want to go into the whole like deportation conversation, like, how do I explain this? I know I don't have to explain it to you guys because you already understand it. But how are they so fine with everything going against the Constitution? Just like totally 100% against the Constitution. Like that's insane. But they're all, and then in the same vein, like on the other side of their mouth, they're saying, oh, well, law and order. And it's like, okay, but which laws? Which laws then? Because you aren't, if not the most important laws, like the ones in the Constitution, then what fucking laws matter? Because as far as I'm concerned, as far as I can tell, there are no more laws. There's no more laws. What laws anymore? Like, are you really breaking laws when the laws don't even matter anymore? I don't know. And that's the thing, right? And that's what I just kept trying to tell these people, that you don't know. They all talk about, oh, well, they're just arresting criminals. Okay, but if they don't have a trial, then how do you know they're a criminal? Do you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like the whole point, like, you're innocent until proven guilty. We've been taught this our whole fucking lives. And even the goddamn mantra to the fucking American flag, what's the end of it? For liberty and justice for all. For all. I had to explain to these people that in the Constitution, if you are breathing, stepping, living, existing on the soil of America, whether you have a green card or were born here or not, you have the same rights and the same freedoms as somebody who was born here. And then they say, oh, well, they're here illegally. And I'm like, but how do you know that? If you never give them a trial, if you never give them the opportunity to prove that, how do you know? How do you know? You know? Sorry, I'm like tired and sad. And the fact that I have to explain this to adults who have lived longer than me, who have existed on this planet in this country longer than me. I mean, listen, I know that I am really fucking smart. Like, I am exceptionally brilliant. I might not be tall. I'm definitely not tall. All right, we're not going to worry about that one right now. Definitely not tall. But I'm really fucking smart. What I lack in height, I make up for, right? And they always say, you know, never trust the person that has to tell you they're smart. But what I found for the people who don't already know it, you have to tell them, because that's what their false idol tells them all the time, and they believe that creature. So I figured if I use the same techniques, then that'll probably work on them. Because I'm also not lying about it. Like, I'm actually really fucking smart. You know what I mean? Anyway. I'm tired, guys. I'm just gonna... I'm sorry. Where's my water? Suki, come here and hang out with me, girl. Most of it's put away. I just gotta find a place where, you know. I don't know. I was kind of like playing with the idea of like maybe, I don't know, talking about like scary stories and shit like that. Ask me anything, where I've been, that sort of thing. Amen, Miley. Toss it all in a drawer and go. It's kind of what I do. Drives Sean fucking nuts, but I don't care because it works for me. I know where my shit is. But like the real horror, the real scary thing is just like living in this country. I remember when we were in history class and I would be like, how? How could they let this stuff how could people just let this happen? You know where it's going, right? Like, you know that these detention centers are actually concentration camps, right? Like, they're all being funded by the government, private. Here's what I found. No, 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 no. Siri, do not listen to me now. Yeah.
Do you want me to stop listening for my name?
Yeah, don't listen to me, please.
Okay, I turned Hey Siri off.
Thank you. Good Lord. Don't tell on me, girl, please. But yeah, it's Project 2025. It's already outlined. Everything's outlined. But there are so many people that are just like straight up denial about it existing, or like that it is the plan at all. I mean, we know it's the plan. Anyway, so they're building these detention centers. Yeah, right? Shut the fuck up, Siri. Shit. Don't be a snitch. They're building these detention centers, which we all know is just another word for a concentration camp. And we've always known that prisons, they're all privately owned, is just another, it's just legalized slavery, essentially. And so the other day, this past week, last week, I think, they actually got rid of special education. Now, if you don't know my history, I used to be a special education teacher, specifically special education, special needs. And they just got rid of the special education department. That department ensures that every student that has an IEP, which is an individualized education plan, is taken care of, has the resources they need, all that shit, right? They got rid of it. They also have proposed, what's it called? for trans people and gay people, conversion therapy. The plan, I don't know if you guys realize that. You probably do. You're my people. The plan is to put them into these camps. They're going to try to train them into being working people of society, but that's not what they're going there to be slave labor. They're going to separate the ones that they can use, that can be used just enough to do the worker bee stuff, and the ones that are unable to do that end up like in the worst case scenario. They disappear. And they also are starting to call Democrats, yeah, cure autism, exactly. Meanwhile, autistic people are like the most gifted people. It's just insane. Cure it. Let's be honest, we're all a little bit on the spectrum. I didn't say that. But yeah, they're gonna put us all in camps. If you have an IEP, if you're special needs, or if you've been diagnosed with autism or ADHD or any of these things, if you're cognitively stunted, whatever, they're putting you in camps. They're going to try and make slave labor out of you or make you disappear. That includes people of color. You don't have to have anything for that. They already think that you're somehow less than. And of course, women are just going to be used as incubators. I mean, we're literally, I probably sound like an alarmist, but I was saying all the things that have happened so far before January, and it has happened so fast that I haven't even had a chance to say, if I'm right about this, then maybe I'm right about the rest, you know? Yesterday was the No Kings protest, and I was very unwell and unable to make it. Plus, I was with my sister, so we kind of just had a low-key day. But I was so, I felt like just excited and happy to see the turnout. I read one article that said that it was only 7, I say only, but 7 million people turned out for these protests. And they say you need 3.5% of the population for things to change. 7 million people is not 3.5% of the population. 12 to 14 million people is a little bit closer to the amount of people that we need to make the change. Of course, I guess that's counting all children, and maybe if you don't count people who can't vote yet, then maybe that's 3.5% of the population. I don't know. I didn't take that into account until just now. So maybe we're there. Maybe things are finally shifting. I just hope we're not shifting too late. How do I turn this conversation around so that it's not so depressing? I do think that we have the ability to fix things. I just don't know if it has to get to the point of Nepal's situation, or if we just keep voting and hoping that people try and do the right thing. I don't know. I genuinely, I don't know. But I have hope. We have enough educated people in this country. We have enough people that don't like the direction, whether they voted for him or not. They're suddenly realizing that, oh, yeah, I'm scared too. I agree. I also feel very jaded and nihilist about the state of the world and the state of everything. But I also, I agree. Like, I really do think that this had to happen. Like, part of me feels like we had to get to this point to unveil as much ugly and horror as possible so that we can dig it all up and dig it out like a cancer and find it all before we can heal and put it all back together. You know what I mean? And so, yeah, I hope you're right, Grant. I hope everyone realizes how much they messed up. But I have people in my life that to this day are still in denial about it. They are somehow still shielded from the vote they made, even though they are affected, directly affected. There are people that cannot afford to live on their own. There's no such thing as a living wage. Like the minimum wage should be a living wage. We should not be struggling with 2 or 3 different jobs just to live on our own. Like, that's insane. Hey, Denver. Sorry, you came in like the most depressing. I don't know. If you've been here a while, you already know that I am a big on feminism, on people's rights, on civil rights, civil liberties, and yeah, freedom. So many people call that politics, but for me, it's so much more because it's affecting your life directly. And if you don't know what's going on, um, you're doing yourself a disservice, and you need to educate yourself. But anyway, I do have hope. I do have hope that we're just revealing the ugliest of the ugly, and in doing so, we can weed out every single poison, every toxic creature that has sunk their teeth into taking advantage of this country and its wealth, that eventually because we know who they are now, because there's no hiding, they're not even hiding it, they're not even pretending that it's not happening, um, because we know, I'm hoping what will happen is eventually we will take care of what needs to be taken care of, because there's no denying it. It's all there. It's literally black and white on paper in front of us. So um, that's what I'm hoping, is that it doesn't get to like a Nazi sort of thing. It doesn't get to that point, that level, because we're very close to it already. We're like one step away from the 11 steps of fascism. Um, but they're already, when the people in power start attacking those who are opposing them and like actually putting them in jail and or killing them, um, we're in trouble. We're in big trouble. But that is the last step. We've had everything else attacked and monitored and taken from us. But when people who are fighting against it start disappearing, um, that's the last step. And that's where we're at right now. Anyway, a lot of people are in denial about that. And I understand there's comfort in being oblivious about it. Yeah, using the military. And that's the craziest thing. Like, the military is supposed to support the Constitution no matter what. They're supposed to support the Constitution over the the president. But you need to have enough people to be brave enough to stand against it, against the president and with the Constitution for that to work. That's what it all comes down to. And that's why the checks and balances aren't working, because everyone is working in favor of the president. And the Dems are just pussyfooting around. They are not fighting like they should be fighting. They should be actively trying to go to jail, you know? Exactly. Checks and balances only work if they actually check, if they actually do what they're supposed to do, if they actually follow the law. And that's not I mean, even the Supreme Court is they're not even giving reasons anymore for the way that they make their determinations. We're not even getting reasons. It's insane. I'm so sorry that I am such a downer. But thank you so much for helping me get most of that shit off my bed with me. Hopefully the next live will be more fun. I would love to talk scary stories. Maybe I could do, I don't know about you guys, but I love going to graveyards. So maybe we'll have, like, on a nice day, we'll have like a little picnic at one of my favorite graveyards, and maybe we'll just tell some scary stories. You know, scary stories that aren't real, like the reality that we're currently living. Just a thought. Anyway, I hope you guys have an amazing Sunday. I have taken up way too much of your time, but I love that you are here with me. And I need to take my drugs. Thank you. I'm going to try and feel better. I'm hoping. I've been talking too much. Thank you, Grant. I'm hoping that by tomorrow I start to feel human again. So I'm going to go take my drugs, and I'm going to go get ready for bed. I love you guys. Thank you so much. Thank you, Miley. Thank you so much for spending time with me. And I will see you tomorrow. Until next time. And let's talk about something fun next time. I'm such a Debbie Downer. All right. I love you guys. Bye.